Do you keep saying that you're going to focus more on outreach in your business, but then somehow you just never get around to it? Do you have lots of business cards or names of people in your phone from events you went to? Or maybe you've been thinking about past clients you should reconnect with, but somehow you never get around to sending those emails. I'm Julia Pimsler, business coach and sales trainer. If you've been saying, I'm going to do better on outreach, then this one's for you. Especially when it's a new year, we sometimes are full of new ideas and energy and resolution to reach back out to people we've fallen out of touch with or have a better system for doing that consistent outreach that we know leads to new business. But if you're not doing it, it's really usually because you don't have a good system or you don't have a ready-made template of something you can send to these clients. I see a lot of people getting in their heads about reaching out to people, and that can prevent you from writing that email or picking up the phone or sending a text or reaching out on LinkedIn. The problem is if you don't have a way of doing this, then you're letting so many clients slip through your fingers. And maybe at the top of the year, you did come into 2025 with all kinds of, all right, I'm going to once a week sit down for an hour and write to people. But have you heard of National Quitters Day? It's the second Friday of January every year. Google it. It's a thing. It's the day that people tend to give up on their New Year's resolutions. So whether it's I'm going to go to the gym all the time, I was at my gym this morning, it's already clearing out and it's January 22nd today, or that you're going to be doing more outreach to people, people tend to just fall off the wagon a bit. So if that's you, this is going to help you get back on and figure out how to reach out to those clients so that you can take advantage of the low-hanging fruit that's all around you. Often when I'm doing my sales coaching and people are confused about how am I going to make more money? How am I going to close more clients? A lot of times their potential clients are sitting right in their universe. They just haven't reactivated them. We had a woman in our Get It Done in December workshop who got inspired by the emails that I shared with her to reach out to past clients. And when the new year came around, she sent a quick email to someone who had actually been ghosting her for 3 months. For 3 months, she had been trying to figure out, are you going to hire me for this? And they just were not getting back to her at all. So she thought, you know what? I'm going to just send one last email because she got inspired by, seeing everybody sending out their emails and some of the templates I gave her that I will give to you by the end of this session. And they wrote right back, even though they had not answered any of the prior emails. And now she has a 6-figure deal with a hospital to deliver her services. So cool. So I want that to happen for you. Now, if you don't have emails that you can readily send, here's what's going to happen when you think of people you should be doing outreach to. You'll probably overthink whether or not you should write to them, and then you may not write to them at all. Or if you do write to them, you're not going to feel good about it. You're going to be like apologizing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been out of touch, blah, blah, blah. And it's not going to have the right kind of expert tone that you want to have in those emails. We had a woman in our Get It Done in December workshop who said, I met people in the beginning of the year. So now we're talking about 2024 in January, February, March, who she had not written to all year. And she was like, is it too late? Can I still write to them? Well, she used one of our 7 email templates and did reach out to those people. And that helped her to fill up her pipeline for 2025. So no, it's not too late. If you're wondering about someone you met at a conference last year, you'll be able to, by the end of this video, figure out how to reach out to them. So I'm going to share with you 3 proven tactics to reach out to lapsed conversations with people that have kind of gone quiet, or former clients, or maybe someone you met at a party or a networking event, and you're just not sure how to follow up. These are 3 of our proven ones that we've used at Million Dollar Women, and many of our grads have used them too. If you would like all 7 of our best emails, you can just go to our website at millionwomen.com. I'll throw that up real quick here. And you'll get a little pop-up that will show you this template of these 7 best emails for outreach. So you can get all 7. There's even a bonus one. I just added it today. So it's really 8, but we like the number 7. Sounds luckier. So go grab that. And right now I'm going to teach you our 3 favorites. So the first one is called It's Been a Minute. And you could put that in the subject line, or you could put something else in the subject line. It's very simple. You just go to the social media of the person you want to reach out to, or look back at your email chain and pick up on whatever it is you were talking about before. Or maybe you find on social media that their daughter just started college, and you just say, "Hi, Emily. It's been a minute. I saw that Catherine's now at Emory. Congratulations. How's she liking her first year? One semester down, one to go," or some comment on that. And then you're back in. So this is a really simple one. It's been a minute. And if you're watching right now and you're one of my grads, you may have gotten "it's been a minute" from me, because that's one of my go-tos. Very easy to restart that conversation. The second email that we use a lot is "I liked your comment," or "you can make a comment." So this means going over to LinkedIn or Instagram or wherever you do your social media and seeing what the person has been posting about, and then writing them an email to comment on their comment. We also call this changing lanes, because social media is one lane, email is another lane. And when you change lanes, it gives you the opportunity to show your client, your potential client, that you're paying attention to them. You're looking at what they're posting. It just feels a lot more personal. I know that if I've just done a big post on LinkedIn about, like, I'm getting a master's right now at Columbia, about how it's going being a student again, and if someone writes me cold and says, "Hey, congrats on being a student," even if they don't say I read about it on LinkedIn, I kind of know where they saw it. It feels a lot more personal than just someone diving in wanting to sell me their services. So highly recommend you go check out their LinkedIn or their Instagram, find something they're posting about, and make a comment on that in your email. The other thing you can do with that that's highly effective is if someone comments on your post on LinkedIn or Instagram, you can change lanes and send them an email that says, "Hey, thanks for your comment on my post," and then elaborate a little bit more, maybe say something you wouldn't want to say publicly, or share a little more information about the thing that they were commenting on. That's a great strategy too. And the subject line on that can just be "Thanks for your comment," if they commented on yours, or "Loved reading about your safari," if maybe they posted that they were on a safari. The third thing that you can do that's a proven outreach tactic is to find a podcast, a book, an article, something that's directly relevant to this person you met or this potential client, and send it to them. And for this, the email subject line could be "Thought of you," or "This made me think of you." And that one, it's very simple. You're just like, "Hey, Roger, loved seeing you at the Miami conference last year. Can't believe it's already been 6 months. Read this article about best ways to engage millennials at work and thought of our conversation we had there. Hope you enjoy it. Let's talk soon," or "Let's catch up soon," or "Would you like to have a catch up call? Best, Julia." Super simple, very effective. I have gotten emails like this that help me to re-engage with people. We are always on the lookout to send people things that are relevant to them. And we've also noticed through our Sales Cure training program, which is a 4-week sales sprint where we teach you how to sell, that when people send this to someone who's not answering an email about working together, they suddenly answer this email, even though they haven't answered the emails about when is the contract going to be signed, or do you want to move forward? So that's a great one. And we call that one "Thought of you" for this. All right. So a little recap, and you can get all 7 if you want 7 emails, but the 3 you can use right away today are "It's been a minute," "Thanks for your comment," or you comment on something of theirs on social media and put that in the subject line. And the last one is "Thought of you when I saw this." If you use one of those 3, you can engage anybody who you've lost touch with, and that can get your sales pipeline going again and fill it up for the year. We also have some great outreach tools so that you can organize all of that. And these are some of the things we teach in our $1 Million Women Accelerator. We have a cohort that's enrolling right now. I'll throw that little link up again. You can find out about all of our scaling and selling programs at millionwomen.com. And in the meantime, feel free to check back here every week. I do another free teaching and we put them on YouTube. So happy to keep sharing some of these best practices with you so that you can scale up faster. I will see you real soon. And in the meantime, go do that outreach and stay brave and go big.